Hey Taurus, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be our daily reading for Tuesday, March 9th. Let's see what's going on with Taurus. The heart of your reading, we have the Nine of Wands, the Two of Pentacles reversed, and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. You've decided not to take an opportunity because you weighed your options and you decided you wanted to see something through until the end. It's keeping you in the same path that you were on previously, but I don't think you're upset about it. I think that you've made the right choice here. Actually, they're correcting me. They're saying either choice would have been a good choice. I guess what they were giving me is that it's not a negative choice that you've made. You've made the decision, Two of Swords reversed. In the challenge position, however, I'm not seeing that as a challenge. It's just like a further clarification of what we're talking about. And at the bottom of the deck, Chariot reversed. You've decided that this new opportunity that came in wasn't in alignment with your goals or your higher purpose. Yeah, whatever this was, you could have gotten out of your situation, but you chose to stay. Yep. Eight of Cups reversed. The option, the thought, the consideration was definitely there for leaving. You may have even made plans to leave, but then ultimately you stayed. Now, Eight of Cups always leaves the door open to the possibility in the future. So this may be a short-term decision, saying I will stay for a certain defined period of time. Maybe not. Let's see the energy of the recent past. What led up to this for Taurus? The Star. Considering the implications of what you're going to do on your whole life. You were really taking the big picture approach here, thinking, why do I want to, like the deeper meaning behind each choice. If I were to continue doing what I'm doing, will I be fulfilling a purpose of mine? Is it something that resonates with me deeply? Does it have to do with my own morals, my own code of ethics? And that's resonating quite strongly for me, the energy that I'm picking up here as to why you made the choice to stay. It's because of your morality. Like you feel like. Now, don't get me wrong. I think that there are many facets to the situation that you've chosen to stay in that you don't enjoy. But there's one major important factor that's keeping you there, that's making it all worth it. You feel like you are serving a very important role that you're meant to be serving. The energy of the environment is Justice. This is either about your feeling like staying in your present environment is the balanced choice, is the right choice. Justice holds the sword of truth. So it's like, this is the correct way, this is the balanced way, this is the fair way. It's also possible that you are fulfilling a karmic cycle here. The Wheel of Fortune reversed talks about karma being repaid. And this pull that you feel, this sense of duty or honor or loyalty or life purpose that you're fulfilling by staying in your situation, I think is tied to a karmic contract that you can feel on a soul level. In the near future, we have the Lovers. This is an interesting one because typically when I'm talking when I'm talking in the manner that I've been talking, I'm usually sensing that this has to do with a romantic relationship, and I haven't been specifically thus far. So I'm wondering if you feel like the potential for the situation to lead to a romantic connection was still there. If that's the case, here's confirmation from Spirit that yes, the potential does exist, and it's likely that you're headed there in the near future. In any situation, this means that you are going to feel companionship, potentially romance, more than anything else, a sense of excitement. I do think you will be in contact with someone else that that excites you in some way. It's interesting. It's like when you're around this person, you feel different. Like you pick up on their energy, you pick up on their vibe. You're happier when you're around them. And I don't think it's romantic for everyone. It could be. But I'm also picking up on a lot of like friendship, camaraderie. Like kindred spirits sort of vibe. Your surprise energy, 10 of Cups. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that you expected to be so happy with this choice. It's almost like you did it out of obligation, but not like a burdensome obligation, like I feel good about this choice. This is what I'm meant to do. I'm serving an important role, an important purpose here. I'm playing an important role. So it'll come as a surprise that you actually really settle into the situation and you do find a deep level of fulfillment. I think you're also going to be able to spread joy to the people in your environment. Your hopes and fears, we have Death. Yeah, okay, so this is part of what I was picking up on. I feel like some of you are staying where you are because you are caring for someone who may have a terminal illness. And so it's less of a hope versus a fear, just as a wondering when that will occur, because your commitment is to see this through until the end. Now, for those of you not dealing with that specific situation, Death talks about a transformative time in our lives when you know that things are both ending and beginning, and it's this transition phase, right? Where, okay, nothing's going to be like it was before, but I'm in this limbo state of, I don't know what my life is going to look like next year because so much is in flux. Show me the end result for Taurus. How do these energies resolve? Eight of Wands in reverse. This means you're going to have a slowdown in the pace of life. I'm not getting much about an indication that you might have been stressed. And I'm just checking in with Spirit to see. Sometimes Eight of Wands has to do with communication, and they're giving me that they're not emphasizing that I'm just trying to pick up on the rest that they want me to say here regarding the Eight of Wands. So they're going to have a slowdown of pace. Easing up on the demands on them. Okay. So whatever demands you have on you pertaining to this Nine of Wands, what you've committed to, what you want to see through until the end, you're going to find that those responsibilities will, I think, fluctuate to a point where they're not at level 9 all the time. They're going to diminish and then come back up and diminish and come back up. So you'll have some breathing room where you might not have had that for a while. Show me advice for Taurus. How can Taurus make use of these energies for their highest and best good? Okay. Those of you familiar with my channel know that when I have the Ace of Swords come out in the beginning position, the very first position, or one of the two final positions, I use that as an opportunity for the viewers to ask Spirit a yes or no question. So we do have the Ace of Swords here in the final position as the advice. If you would like to play along at home, you can come up with a yes or no question. Feel free to pause the video if you want to come back. I'll reveal the card in 3, 2, 1. So we have a no, Ace of Swords in reverse. No worries if you don't want to play the yes or no game, it's not a requirement. This does still have a tarot interpretation. It means there's a lack of clarity here that needs your attention. If you haven't communicated your truth, that's being advocated here to bring balance to the situation. So look at whatever part of the situation feels unfair or unbalanced to you and voice your concerns, voice your opinions. It's going to help open up a conversation that will yield some additional clarity that will be helpful to you and to the whole situation. Taurus, I hope that helped. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Bye.